The only issues, the reason why people are like against removing tab strafing is just it adds is some type of different. It's just like a different, unique ability to the game, and the only issue with it is that controller can't do it. That's it. That is the only issue with it. But then you can have that same argument with aim assist. You know, you can always bring up aim assist. Like controller has aim assist, but mouse and key doesn't have aim assist. You can say aim assist is a lot stronger than tab strafing. So it's like there's literally zero reason to remove tab strafing. The only like I said, the only reason to is because the other input doesn't have it or you can't do it. You literally all you need is a mouse, and that's it. Because
somebody literally goes in my chat and just goes PC. No, they said Apex doesn't belong to streamers. Like, first of all, like it's not even about that, right? It's like it's not even about that. Yeah. However, go ahead and look up any fucking YouTube video, montage, Instagram clip, anything you're gonna pull up, anything that's worth a fucking view. Like, I'm not talking about your best friend that you work with showing you a pop-off clip and it's fucking 90 FOV. He's got 3 kills in the most like in the most boring way possible. I'm talking about an actual fucking professional player. Y'all juice our videos. There's millions and millions and millions of fucking views on these videos that watch, and you watch it because it's dope, because it's awesome, it's fun to watch, it's fun to look at. Like, you say it doesn't belong to streamers, but this type of movement brings people to the game because it's unique. They're like, oh my god, that was so sick, I want to try that, I want to do that. Or, oh my god, that's so cool to watch, look at this clip, this was nasty. You know what I mean? Like, it's just part of the game.
All the keyboard guys are going to be like, and the controller guys are going to be like, that's what's going on, okay? Whole ass war going on right now in Apex, right? Whole ass war. We got our fucking thumbs, man. You got your whole arm. You know, the whole conversation. Come on, we've done this a million times, you know? Now, don't get it twisted. Putting all this to the side, it's controller gang all day. So fuck you, fucking keyboard, little cringe fuck. But aside from, okay, all right, that's not the point. I'm just saying.
Imagine you're a runner, right? You start out running. You're wearing some fucking skate shoes, right? Some flat ass shoes, and you're running, right? And that's the beginning of Apex. And then after a while, you learn new movement in Apex, right? That's like upgrading to some track shoes. You got these nice track shoes now. And you're like, wow, this is so much better. Wow, I can't imagine going back to those skate shoes. It feels so much better to run with these track shoes. And then you go to a competition, and suddenly, they're like, you can only run in those skate shoes now, after being used to those track shoes for so long. You're like, wow, that fucking sucks. It's like, this isn't bad, right? It's not bad, but I've experienced something so much better. Why do I have to do this?
Yo, Urias, how do you feel about them removing tab strafing, bro?
Personally, like for me, I don't like really care as much, but I did enjoy it. But in general, like looking at it like a bigger picture, I think it's just the game's going on a, you know, that direction.
A downslope.
Yeah.
It gives the incentive for people to just want to play on controller.
Yep. I wish I know how to like play controller, but I never like.
I grew up on it, so I just stick with it.
Yeah, you got that. Yeah, I grew up playing PC, so.
I know that. You're fucking nasty over there.
You're trying to unlearn a tab strafe right now? Yeah. Not using it right now. Like I'm so used to it, so I still scroll wheel up all the time.
Are they removing tab strafing? They are indeed. One second. Yeah, Chad, so they're removing tap strafing. I mean, if you want my honest opinion about it, what's it called? So if you want my opinion about them removing tap strafing, that'll cost you a sub. Oh no, but what's it called? I don't know, man. I'm trying to think, like, tap strafing is good, it's fun, but like overall, like, it's not broken. Like it's not broken to an aspect where like they should get rid of remove it. Like most of the time, like anybody who like, complains about like a guy fucking like I see like an Octane is jump padding, right, and you're shooting him and then he tap strafes around like that, right? Like if you're on a controller, because usually it's the controller player who's complaining, okay, obviously. So like if you're shooting the guy in the air and then he tap strafes like this, right? Like sure, that's fucking hard to deal with. Don't get me wrong, that's hard to deal with, but it's not like the guy is fucking hitting you for 200 damage mid-air tap strafing, right? No, he's just dodging your bullets, right? So when it comes back to the point where they're on the ground, like this is a controller player and I'm a PC player and I'm shooting them, you know, if I were to like mess up my aim, you know what I mean? Like if I'm like, oh shit, like I missed or something, you know what I mean? For them, it's almost like they have the advantage close range because they have aim assist, and like I don't know, it's the whole aim assist debate where like, oh, controller, you know, it's like it's a little bit where like both parties are not understanding. Like MK players are like, yo, controller aim assist broken, and then controller players are like, just get better aim, man. You know what I mean? But like it's just like it's a stupid topic, and like like some people are just like, I hate it. People are just dumb. I genuinely think that like, yes, PC players do need to get better aim, but it's also where like controller players tracking, like they have less of a mistake, right? Because they have aim assist, right? They do get that little leisure way because our movement is better. But when you take out movement ability or movement like aspects of PC players, it's kind of like I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. It gets like a, yeah, I don't know. It's them saying it's in an inaccessible like mechanic where like PC players have this tap strafing and all that stuff. It's just like kind of like weird because like MK can't get aim assist, like it's inaccessible. Same thing how like me looting a box and moving, a controller player can't do that. Does that mean they're gonna take that away? You know what I mean? Like there's all these like weird aspects of like what's fair and what's not fair. And like yes, like MK does have better advantages, like I always say it, they 100% do. But in a game where it requires like me using movement won't kill somebody, but me shooting somebody will kill them, you know what I mean? Like if that makes sense. Like me like, if I fucking do this, like ooh, like that guy ain't gonna die, you know what I mean? It just helps me a little bit more, you know? Like, but if he has aim assist and it helps his aim, it helps, like they'll most likely win most of the fights anyways. I don't think they should remove aim assist, but like also like if you're gonna remove such an important movement mechanic for PC players, I think they should also nerf aim assist as well. Not to the point where it's fucking dog shit, right? Just like nerf it a little bit because it's like a fair trade, fair balance in my opinion. And like it's something like that where if you can't understand that whole like this whole like I guess perspective, then it's kind of like you're not kind of really like open for discussion, if that makes sense. Like you're not willing to kind of hear the other side. You're just like, no, it's OP and like it should be removed, and like, you know, like so like there's like that's like a I guess like the difference between like people. Like if someone told me that like tap strafing, like I don't care, I honestly don't care if tap strafing gets removed, right? Like there's redirect, like redirecting like this is like almost the same thing, right, as tap strafing. Yeah, you can't do like a full like 180, you know what I mean? But like I could do like a, you know, like me doing something like this where I'm tap strafing doing 180. It's almost the same thing as me like redirecting, if that makes sense, and going this like this way. Like it's like literally the same exact thing. Now I'm just doing it backwards. they get rid of if they get rid of wall hopping and redirecting, then it's now gonna become just like a big problem. But like people kind of like say like they shouldn't remove tap strafing. Like tap strafing wasn't really like this type of tap strafing where you like just tap it on your own. That was always here, but not a lot of people did it. You know, not a lot of people did it because like redirecting was just so much better, right? But then when you learned how to do a tap strafe on scroll wheel, that became super meta. But like that wasn't always like part of like, it's not like it was there season fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? Like no one really did that. It was more of like a recent thing, like past 2 seasons, maybe even 3 seasons. But so like someone removing it, it's not gonna like be that big of a deal, you know? But yeah, I don't know. I don't see too much of a like. It just gets rid of. It gets rid of a lot of. How do you put it? Like fun mechanics and like movement in this game, which, you know, I wish would say. Like how zipline hopping, you know, like this was like fun. You know what I mean? Like Apex was like fun to deal with when you can like fucking go back and forth like this, you know what I mean? But now you can't do that anymore, you know? It's just like this type of stuff. And you me tell you why they took that out? It's because controller players are like, dude, I can't fucking deal with this guy. He's moving too fast. You know what I mean? Like, to be fair, like that one was a little bit more broken. Okay, this one was actually a little bit more broken. Like inside of a building, you had a fucking shotgun. You like pump him. You like that one was actually like hard to deal with. You know what I mean? But like a tap strafe, like me doing this, you know what I mean? Like isn't gonna be like that big of a deal for a controller player. Or like me doing that in the mid-air. Like I'm not gonna be fucking hitting you for 200, like I said. So I don't know. I mean, just stupid shit, in my opinion.